inspiration right here on the Inspirational Morning Drive. We're back on the I Am Drive on Sunny 88.7. We're just 2 minutes after 8. We're live right now on Sunny 88.7. We're live on YouTube as well. So join us since 6 a.m. We've been talking about our interview with Lucy Quist. She's right here in the studio. And this morning we've got some big news for you as well. All of you who are listening, two of you get to get some amazing surprise as you listen to us this morning. Personally, I have been asking the team here, are you going? Are you going? And it looks like we may need a few more tickets here at Sunny. Because everybody who came last year, I couldn't come, but everybody who came wants to be there again, plus a few more people who want to be there on Saturday. Jenny, you were there last year.
I remember being on the phone with Lucy, and one of our colleagues heard me mention, says, Jennifer, the tickets. I'm
yes.
Like, relax. Relax. You're going to be
It's been
there
a hit in-house. Yes, they were talking back in the presenter's office, and Lucy, everybody want to be there on Saturday. We've got to find a way to get everybody.
Make that happen, exactly. And it's wonderful to have Lucy again with us this year. We're looking forward to the Bold New Normal, but we just know that for some of you probably are hearing about the Bold New Normal for the first time. So we're going to let Lucy tell us about the Bold New Normal, what it is, the background story, and what inspired her to come up with this conference.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you to everyone who's tuned in to listen to us. So the Bold New Normal, you know, it was really born out of my desire to reach as many people as asked me for mentoring and guiding in their leadership journey. So what started as how do I reach more people? I started writing so that more people could read, because as a human being, you only have so many hours in a day, and you want to reach as many people as possible. So that's why I started writing. And I wrote for probably about 4 years on social media. So we're going back, we're talking like 10 years ago. And then eventually in 2018, this led to me writing a book, which was published in 2019. So the book, The Bold New Normal, is really about our vision of how we self-actualize and therefore self-actualize the Africa, the Ghana we want, where we have the real opportunity to prosper. And let me be clear, prosperity in my mind is not the same as being rich. I'm not saying that everybody has to have millions and millions and dollars. What I'm saying is that when you wake up in the morning, you shouldn't have to think about what are you going to eat, how are your children going to go to school, how are you going to, you have to have a job where you can wake up in the morning and all the talents and abilities that are embedded within you have the opportunity to come out because you have things to do. And then you can thrive. You can thrive. You can go as far as you want. If the millions is what you seek, fine, go and seek them. But we shouldn't be in a position where every morning we wake up thinking, oh, good Lord, how am I even going to feed my children today? So that's the concept of the Bold New Normal. And what I realized over time after publishing the book and engaging people is that there are many people, in fact, I think most people I have encountered who work at Sunny FM are in this category, who are in this space, creating the change, helping people self-actualize. And sometimes it can feel a bit lonely. So the conference brings together the change makers, the like-minded people to connect, to network, but also to augment their learning and for them to say, wow, okay, I'm not doing this alone. There's her, there's him, I can connect to them and do more. So really, it's a convening of change makers who are driving forward to create our prosperity.
Jenny, and Yao Hansen Kwa, for instance, this week on Empowered Living, she's been talking about how she personally, she's invested, several thousands of cities and dollars into mentorship, into getting herself to be mentored to be where she is. I am looking at your theme for this year, transforming mindsets, creating leaders of prosperity. How does it resonate with the current challenges and opportunities in Ghana, in Africa, at large?
Can I just say, Yawa is absolutely awesome. I love her. She's such a gem and a gift to all of us. and I always encourage people to learn from many people. I'm constantly learning from different people and different sources. The reason why shifting mindsets or transforming mindsets, as we said, and creating leaders of prosperity is so important is that we're at a phase where it's very easy, especially not just in our African journey, but let's bring it home, in our Ghanaian journey, where it's easy to be despondent and it's easy to throw your hands up in the air. Yes, the world is facing many challenges, but life is about how we respond and interact with life. And transforming our mindset is a way of saying, let's look forward to the future positively. But let's give you tools to do so. Let's not just sit here and say, change your mindset, change how you think. That's easy to say. What do you actually want me to do? And that's what the day will focus on through different speakers, different panels. Because if you're going to become a leader who creates prosperity, then your mindset has to be focused in the right direction. We can't just say to you, go and create prosperity. How do I do that? So let's work on your mind. Your mindset will then affect your behavior, your choices, your decisions, which will then make you a leader who creates prosperity. Because where we are now, we all need to, all 30-something million of us in Ghana have to be focused on driving our country forward.
You know, Ajimai, last year, I loved that no matter how young the speakers were, no matter how old, there was something to glean from every one of them. So I'm really looking forward to this year. I've seen the lineup. I'm like, oh boy, how can you afford to miss the Bold New Normal this year? But we're talking about prosperity. Lucy, why is it crucial for Africans for us to focus on creating our own prosperity, and how can the Bold New Normal Conference empower us to take ownership of our future?
You know, I believe that every human being, regardless of where you find yourself on the planet, is born with some ability, some skill, some talent that's innate to them. It's not only based on what you score in a classroom, and so we all have something to offer. That's a given. But a lot of the time on the African continent, in Ghana, we don't always have the opportunity to really nurture and grow that which is within us, whether it's through schooling, whether it's through mentoring, coaching, guidance, whether it's through being inspired by other people's examples. It's almost as though we are left to feel like we have nothing. You actually meet people who feel they have nothing to offer. Nothing. It's really heartbreaking, but there are people who think that they have nothing to offer. So it's so important that we start with ourselves. No one is going to come from anywhere to make us prosper. Not only do we innately have what it takes, but we are also blessed. We always keep talking about our resources, our this, our that. I say to people, the biggest resource Africa has is the people. It's the people first. We are the ones who will decide what to do with our natural resources. But if we don't decide what to do with this biggest resource, and my hands are on my shoulders right now for those who can't see me, because you listening are the biggest resource of this continent. And so this is why we need to step up. We need to take ownership. We know what we need. We know what we require. And don't forget, everything you see around the world, whether it's in Ghana, whether it's a road, whether it's a car, whether it is whatever you see, somebody imagined it and then went through the process of creating it. You know, and I'll use this to give you, one example of a speaker at the conference. You know, Valerie Labi, who's going to be there, she makes e-bikes, electronic motorbikes. You know, everybody who comes to the conference to speak, I go and see them personally. I go and see what they are doing. Not only is she manufacturing bikes in Ghana, the bikes are designed in Ghana by Ghanaian engineers. I've seen them myself, right? The parts, she told me how they go to our local artisans. When they design, they come up with a CAD design of the part that they need. They go to the local artisans to do the fabrication. Then they standardize it, and then they produce it. The bikes are there, designed, manufactured, assembled, solar-powered, everything in Ghana by a Ghanaian woman. I have to add young, because she's a bit younger than me. Right? But the point is that it's easy to say, oh, it's not possible. It's easy for me to tell you this story. I went there myself, so I've seen it, and I've known her, and she's innovated on many things. But her goal is to demonstrate that innovation is possible. So I use that example to say to you that we need to get out of our own way and just go ahead and do the things, those ideas and strategies that God has given us, execute them, do something with them.
Well, if you just joined us, we're live, okay, on Facebook, Sunny 88.7. We're live on YouTube. YouTube as well. We're talking to Lucy Quist on Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. at the Pearly Gates Gardens. And Lucy, you have a beautiful way of saying, how you mentioned Pearly Gates Gardens.
Ajuba, it doesn't keep back at anything. I've been telling you, I like the way you say Pearly Gates. Ajuba, you're no good.
and Jenny, this morning, I think 2 of our listeners will be lucky.
Exactly.
I mean, for what you're going to be lucky with, I almost told Lucy, can we keep one in the house? Can myself and Jennifer quickly do a little competition and pick it up, So hang on, don't go away, all right? You will join us later on, 0540-130684. You will call in and talk to us, 0540-130684. Maybe we give one to our online listeners and one to those who can call in.
Let's see
Maybe
how
we'll
it goes.
find a way. Those who can quickly get in answers. Lucy is looking at the screens. Jennifer is looking at the screens. We'll quickly pick. Jenny, I am looking at those who are first-time participants. Jenny, Douglas, and those who came last year. They've been on and on and on and on and on. What are they to expect, for the programs, for the activities? How do they fit into this year as they come in?
So first of all, let me say that you'll have a fun day. So that's really important. It's important that we enjoy our activities. We start off really early, and I'll run you through the program really quickly, because if for a first-time person, you're thinking, why should I spend my Saturday here? Right? I know you have many other things. Now, I will tell you why you need to spend your Saturday, apart from the title. We start the day off, there's food, breakfast. This is very important, at 8 a.m. But we start off and we have some really great time with Luigi McLean. He will share with us, get us going.
Lucy has a soft spot for Luigi.
I do.
Luigi was there last year.
I think Luigi, I've had him every single year, and I've sort of quietly been following him for years. His music inspires me so much. It seems like every single year I have 1 or 2 Luigi, so I listen to them all, but I will have 1 or 2, and it just evolves. So this year I'm on Faithful, if you haven't heard it, on his new album. Then we go into our panel discussion. So the panel discussion is where we bring together younger innovators, because throughout the day, I want every single person to see themselves in somebody who speaks. At least one speaker should be someone you look at and go, I could be her, I could be him. So our morning panel, I've mentioned Valerie, who's on the panel. We have Dr. Yao Pebi, who is really focused on how we raise a generation of readers, because if we're not readers, we're not going to lead very well. We're not going to be not going to be transformed. We have Kojako Tobating in agriculture. We have got to feed ourselves. The stomach has to be full. It's an important part of creating prosperity. And then we have Emmy Beth Quanson, who is processing coffee. Did you know that we have indigenous, what's the word for it? An indigenous strain of coffee in Ghana? I had no idea. Exactly. And apparently in some of our villages, there has been a tradition of drinking coffee for generations.
No way.
In Ghana?
In Ghana.
Oh, boy.
The things we don't know.
No.
So she processes, do you know she even has things like Precocef flavored coffee?
Oh, wow.
I mean, these people
That's
just blow my
incredible.
mind. And she's exporting it. And she's on international coffee advisory committees. It just blows my mind.
Lucy, how do you find these people?
I am very blessed that I have an amazing team of volunteers, and we spend months. This is another thing people need to remember. We spend months. I don't just show up for a conference. We have been curating this for months. We challenge ourselves. We talk about the speakers. We talk about what they have to offer, what the room will get from them. And we agree and disagree and then land on these speakers. And so I find all these people, I am inspired by them. Then we go into a spotlight with David Ofosudote. He's been there every year, right from my book launch. And this year, he's focusing on how we need to shift our behavior as leaders so that we are leaders who lead more equitably. Because sometimes people have positions of power and opportunity, but they try and, limit who has access or limit who they support. We want our country to prosper. We need equity. Then we have another amazing speaker, Patricia Bonai, who is the CEO of Telecel. I've known her since I was a teenager. I always caveat it. But she's had such an amazing journey, and I feel that with her coming to share with people what it means to build a career, even in an environment where we feel challenged, right? We feel that there are restrictions to our opportunity, and she has done it. She will come and demonstrate to us how through challenges we thrive, not because everything was laid out in front of us. From Patricia, we go on to Janine. Janine is the CEO, Janine Uzel. She's the CEO of NESB. NESB is the National Society of Black Engineers. There's a chapter at the at KNUST in Ghana, but actually it's a 30,000 strong organization based out of the US that encourages more young black people to go into engineering and creates pathways for them. And she's going to talk about how we think about our prosperity as global citizens, because sometimes we need partnerships. We need to grow. We need to reflect on the rest of the world. From there, we go to Bernard. Bernard Avler will moderate a discussion, so the whole room will be animated. And Jennifer, you were there last year. We have these moments of animation. Even though there'll be Q&A throughout throughout the day, this particular session is for the room, where we will talk about leadership and economy. What should you expect? What should you be doing? How should you be thinking about it? And then we bring it all together with my masterclass, where I'll talk about your value, your prosperity, because we prosper because of the value we create. So we'll have fun, we'll take photos, we'll eat lots of food, and we'll network and connect. There's even a game on the day, so come along.
Let's look forward to that. So we have, Lucy has 2 tickets to give away. Let me let her give some background, give us some background about this ticket she's going to be giving away.
So I'm really excited about these tickets because they are not from me. I'll be clear. A dear friend reached out to me and she says, Lucy, I want to give 2 people the opportunity to attend your conference. So of course I've done other giveaways, not to say I haven't given away any tickets, but I want to give 2 people the opportunity. I said, do you have some people in mind criteria? She said, I just feel led that there are 2 people who need to receive these tickets. And I said to her, you know what, because you feel so led, I'm going to ask you for one more thing. I want these 2 people to be mentored by you. So even though I don't know who they are and you don't know who they are, whoever God leads us to, I'd like you to mentor them. So give the listeners background. This is someone I went to school with. She's actually a lawyer based out of Canada. So she has agreed not only to give you the tickets, but she will also engage you directly behind the scenes. So that's it. I think this is a brilliant opportunity. She's an amazing leader, a God-fearing woman. I mean, there's so much I learn from her all the time. So this is what the 2 tickets are. Go ahead. Fajma,
guess what? Last year, we gave out 2 tickets. I remember it was Ebenezer and I think Kojo or something. I forgot. I hope his name is Kojo. Well, guess what? Lucy asked us to do a little exercise. We're supposed to exchange. So we exchange, and I'm seeing his name like Kojo. It's like JJ, and I'm like, oh boy. I was sitting right next to him. He had won the ticket right on it. And we didn't even know we're sitting next to each other.
And actually, he came and spoke to me.
He did.
And he was so grateful. He thought he had gained so much from the day.
And you also, I mean, it can be impactful for you also. Can you give us a call if you'd like to win this ticket? You've been praying to be mentored by somebody this year. There's a great opportunity for you. You can give us a call, 0540-130-684. This is you and Lucy on a call, 0540-130-684.
Jenny, we've got a caller already on the line. I'm going to leave it to the both of you to do this. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where are you calling us from, please?
My name is Enoch. I'm calling from Tema.
Okay.
All right, Lucy.
So what I'd like to understand, because Enoch, thank you for calling, and I'm assuming that you have been listening. So given what we've said about the conference and what we've described of your mentor, I'd love to hear from you why you think this is the right mentor for you.
Okay, I mean, listening to you, I'm from this is my first time trying to enter into this competition, and I think from the past conversation about people who have gone in and their testimony, I think I will be better off being a good marketer if someone mentors me. So that's the reason I'm calling.
What's your name again?
I'm Enoch Yele.
Enoch. Okay, Enoch. We'll let you know if you're going to be the person picking up the ticket. We'll get on to our second call. Maybe
Thank
do
you,
about
Enoch.
3. Yeah, and Lucy can select 2. So that is 0540-130-684. Ajima, do we have a caller yet?
We've got a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Your name, please. Where are you calling us from?
My name is Daisy. I live in Kobinia.
Okay, Daisy. Please, Jenny, take over.
Yeah, Lucy.
Yeah, thank you for
Hi,
calling,
Lucy.
Daisy. Good morning. Daisy, so tell me, why do you think, from what I described of the conference and this person who's willing to not only provide a ticket, but the tickets, but mentor, why do you think this person will be a good mentor for you?
Okay, so first off, she's a woman, and I'm deducing that she's a successful woman. And as a young woman who is on her way trying to make an impact with everything that I do, I very much appreciate being mentored by a woman like her.
What do you do? You said everything you do. What do you do?
Sorry?
What do you do? You said for everything you do, and I'm trying to ask what you
Yes.
do.
Okay, I'm a project manager, so I work on various projects as I get them. So for now, I'm a consultant.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Daisy.
Thank you,
Hang
Thank
on.
you.
Later on, we're going to announce 0540-130684. You can also join us. Let's pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, your name, please. Where are you calling us from?
My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Koforidua.
Okay, Emmanuel Koforidia.
Okay, Manuel, Lucy has a question for you.
So, Emmanuel Koforidia, in Koforidia, tell us, from what I've described of the conference, the fact that this lady is willing to mentor the people who win the tickets, why do you think she'll be a good mentor for you?
I think she'll be a good one because there's a general saying that when you are going to a place you don't know there, you don't go along with those who are going with you, but you ask those who are from the place. Once she has acquired and achieved some successes in her field, I know she would be a good coach to me. Yeah, and this is the first time I'm listening to this program.
Can I ask, Emmanuel, where are you going yourself?
Yes, I am a minister of God, a youth minister.
Okay.
And I want to reach Ghana and the diaspora.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
That's Emmanuel Koforidia. Jenny, can we pick more?
Yeah, I think one more.
All right, one more 0540-130684. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Antoinette, and I'm calling from Oyarifa.
Okay,
Okay.
Antoinette.
Antoinette, Lucy?
Hi, Antoinette. Good morning. So, from what you've heard us talk about the potential mentor, tell us why you think she'll be a good mentor for you.
All right. Thank you so much for the question. For a very long time, I've always desired to have a mentor. And I think there's a great opportunity that has come my way. I think she will be a great mentor to me, to direct me in what I want to do. I work at a university. And so having a mentor with me or someone who is going to be guiding me, I believe she would be asking me the right questions as to what I want to do in life. And based on her experience, I can also be guided to do what I want to do in the right path, hopefully also create a change in Ghana.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Antoinette. Yarif, Jenny, I think we've had a few voice notes on WhatsApp already. I'm sure some people are sharing.
All right. Let's hear them.
Okay, so we'll share this with you quickly.
Good morning, Sunny. This is Anita. I need that ticket. I'm trying to call in. I'm not able to, so I just thought, let me just send a voice note. It might work. I'm in the health background, and she being a lawyer, I think she's going to bring on board what I think is missing in my career path. As a health professional, we don't normally have courses in business or law or strategy, but I believe that having her mentorship will guide me to bring that on board in my career path. Secondly, I heard that you never ask someone to be a mentor, but rather show them what you want to do, and they plan ahead with you. Listening to the speakers you have on board, I think the ticket as well as the mentorship is a plus for me. Having people like Bernard Avler, having the Telecel CEO, having writers on board, having Ginny, who is heading the Black Engineer chapter in KNUST. This is good for me. So if I'm not able to call and I can send a voice note to win this ticket, hey, I look forward to that. Thank you.
Hey, you've taken a bold decision already.
I love it. It almost feels as if she prepared for this moment, and as come she says, hey, let me just pour it all out.
Yeah. Hi, Anita. Oh, cool. Anyway, this one says, can I get the opportunity to be put on the spot to answer the questions because I need that ticket, please? I'm Richard and a practicing counseling psychologist. We had about 4 calls. We've listened to Anita. There's him as well. Do we go for a break so Lucy decides? So Lucy, have you decided already?
Let's take
on
a
your
quick
two?
break.
Okay.
Let's take a quick break. Keep listening.
Because
So we'll
now
take
you're
a
having
quick
another
one.
voice coming. This is going to be tough. She's going to be...
It's time to take action and create your prosperity.
Hi there, this is Lucy Quist, author of the book and convener of the conference, The Bold New Normal. I would like to personally invite you to this year's paradigm shifting conference.
Speaking, Patricia Obonai, CEO, Telecel Ghana, Bernard Avle, General Manager, CTFM and Channel 1, Valerie Labi, CEO, Wahoo, Dr. Yao Pebi, CEO, Heart Group, and many others.
In addition to our seasoned speakers, I will host the masterclass.
Make a date at the Pearly Gates Gardens, East Legon, on Saturday, October 26, 2024.
It starts at 8 a.m. sharp.
Purchase tickets at lucyquist.com and Eagle Tickets or dial *713*33*121#. The Bold New Normal Conference is brought to you by Platinum Sponsor, Margins ID Group, Sponsors, Stanbic Bank, Delta Airlines, Type, Media Partners, Sunny 88.7 FM.
Nothing's too hard for you to do. Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end. All of creation cries out your name. Say, God of heaven, Lord of the earth. Nothing's too hard for you to do. Your name. You are amazing, God. You